Dr. Chris.
And he's Dr. Zand.
And we're
Identical twins.
We won't until you grew your beard.
In this series, we're taking over one of the biggest children's hospitals in Europe, the amazing Alderhay in Liverpool.
We'll go head-to-head as we take on some of our hospital's most important jobs.
This isn't going well.
Ouch and About hits the wards for more medical mysteries.
That is a hole going inside your stomach.
Yes.
And we'll be meeting our brilliant ouch patients who come in for regular treatment.
Hi.
We've hidden our lab in a top-secret location.
And our experiments just got bigger!
You guys are crazy.
So, are you ready to join us?
I have to change my cape.
Coming up today on Operation Ouch!
We take to the skies.
Quick, Chris, to the choppers.
Hello.
Meet our amazing ouch patients.
Each time I go to hospital, I get abused.
And we put one of the strongest parts of your body to the test.
But first,
Let's see who's turned up in accident and emergency.
And watch out for a gross alert.
today, waiting in Alderhay's A&E with his mum, is 10-year-old Casper with a troubled tibia.
I broke my leg about a year ago, but recently it's just got really sore. This morning it got worse and I ended up here.
Looks like that leg's in limbo. How did it happen?
1 year ago, it was a beautiful sunny day.
Beautiful.
Birds were tweeting.
Tweet, tweet.
Flowers were
Dancing.
yes, OK. And Casper was playing in the garden with his friend Magna.
Ooh, what were they playing?
They were running around blasting foam darts.
Pow, pow, pow! Sounds like fun.
It was, until Casper tripped over a tree root and broke his leg.
Ouch!
A
year later, and that leg is still causing problems.
And now it's started spraying out yellow stuff and now white chunks of gravelly stuff.
That's no laughing matter, Casper.
Best get that grim limb in to see Dr. Ashok Lal Ramavath.
So we need to examine the wounds and see how it is.
It looks horrendous.
That's right, Mum. Gross alert coming up.
When Casper first broke his leg, he had an operation.
And doctors discovered he had a tumour which they removed.
Can you wiggle your toes for me?
To strengthen his leg bone, they inserted a metal plate.
What, like this?
Yep, that's the one.
And Casper was also given a bone graft.
A bone graft is a surgical procedure when bones need repairing or rebuilding.
A very special material, a bit like moulding clay, is put into the bone.
It holds the bone in place like scaffolding and encourages new bone cells to grow.
Sometimes, like in Casper's case, the material can leak.
It's nothing to be overly concerned about, but there could be an infection.
So the doctor orders bloods to be taken.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
And x-rays.
Okay, brilliant, that's great. We're all finished.
If there is an infection, Casper may have to have surgery to sort it out.
We're going to keep him in tonight to see how things hold up tomorrow morning.
For now, Casper's got other things on his mind.
Dinner and sleep.
My thoughts exactly.
Not yet, Zand. Find out later if he does need surgery. Ouch! In hospital, it's not just the doctors and nurses who help to get you fixed.
There are lots of other heroes working behind the scenes.
Ah, yes!
What will happen when we have a go at their amazing jobs? Welcome to the Dr. Chris Show.
Useless. This is Operation Takeover.
Lots of emergency cases arrive at Alderhay and other hospitals by air.
All over the UK, there are helicopter services ready to help.
Today's hospital hero is London Air Ambulance pilot Captain Neil Jeffers.
And we're going to meet him.
Well, Chris is late. I've got no idea where he is at all, but Captain Neil is not going to be pleased, and this is a little bit embarrassing.
There's Zondy.
Where is he? Come on, Chris.
Oh, it's a shame he's missed this. Probably should have told him about it.
The helicopter's here. The blades have stopped turning, and it's safe to approach.
Ah, hi, Zand. Sorry you missed that. It really is the only way to travel. I'm going to start getting a helicopter to work a bit more often.
This is outrageous.
Air ambulances are incredible. This service in London helps around 2,000 patients every year, and the pilots are essential when it comes to their rescue.
So Neil, we don't normally think of pilots as being part of a medical team. How do you fit in?
Our job is to get the medical team to the patient as quickly as we possibly can. We'll be driven around London. The average speed is maybe 5 miles an hour. A helicopter and fly at about 150 miles an hour in a straight line.
Getting to a medical emergency quickly is difficult enough, but landing there can be even trickier.
This is the onboard medical team, Dr. Anna Dobby and paramedic Steve Reed.
No one appreciates the role of the pilot more than them.
So it's not an easy job getting this helicopter where it needs to be.
Landing spaces can be parks, can be roads, so the pilots try and get as close to the scene as possible.
These guys, they are so calm. Landed in school playgrounds, on the M25. Their training just makes them absolutely amazing under pressure.
We've seen just how important the air ambulance is to the running of a big hospital.
But will our careers as pilots take off? Get it? Get it?
Today, I'm going to be flying the twin-engine Performance Class 1 MD-902.
Really? I just call mine Barry.
Your takeover challenge is to fly your helicopter and land it as safely and as close to the patient as you possibly can. The pressure's on. This patient is critical.
Ah! It's Minnie's aunt, and he's grazed his knee! Quick, Chris, to the choppers.
There's been a patient trapped beneath the car. There are 2 potential landing sites. One is right next to the patient in a complicated school site, or there's a bigger field a bit further away. So the choice is whether they land in a complicated site or land in a big field and let your doctors and paramedics walk to the patient.
We're off. Zahn's up first.
Right, he's got it airborne. We don't want it to go too close to the river in this case.
Zahn, you're going a little bit high.
Come back! Come back!
I'm sure it's not quite the way he wanted to go. It's now over the river.
Fly forward. No, fly backwards, fly backwards.
I've lost control! Ah! Ah!
That didn't go all that well. And meanwhile, poor Midizand is still exsanguinating all over the floor.
Minnie's aunt! You've got to rescue him now, Chris. You're his only hope.
I will go and get Midizand. Leave this to me.
Going the right direction. This has promise.
Oh, it is difficult, isn't it?
Oh, keep it down! Keep it down! Keep it down! Get it down! Get it down! No.
Hold on, we just need to recover that.
Chris is persevering.
What are you doing?
I certainly would be looking at landing in the grass area.
Yep. Yes! Yes!
He's landed on top of Midizand. Now, although I said to get as close as we possibly can, that's probably just a little too close on top of the patient in this case. Chris, I applaud your determination, and I did say land as close to the patient as you possibly could, but of many attempts you landed on the patient, probably committing more damage than Zand.
I think this is a case of who's less rubbish.
So, today's winner is Zand.
Ah!
Well, I'm very surprised by that. I guess if I've learned one thing, it's the importance of the air ambulance pilots in the running of a big hospital. Neil, I think it's time we give our helicopter back, our one remaining helicopter.
Meet Ruby,
Hayden
Holly,
and Toller.
We'll be following them across the series as they let us know what it's like to be a regular hospital outpatient.
They've given us exclusive access to their lives as they undergo treatment.
Let's meet our first outpatient, Ruby. Hello, Ruby.
These are my dogs. That one right there at the door is Bo.
Hi, Bo.
And the one right in the back is Cuco.
Ruby has leukemia, a type of cancer which means she has too many white blood cells.
As well as having lots of hospital visits, she's also been receiving chemotherapy at home for nearly a year.
Today's Tuesday, and today Trish came, the home care lady, and she did my dressing. As you can see, it's been changed.
Ruby has regular chemo, sometimes as much as 4 times a week.
Hello, good morning, Martha. How are you, gorgeous?
Today, Nurse Donna is going to give her a series of injections which helps treat the leukemia.
I'm going to administer some chemotherapy through a central line. So we're just setting up all our syringes
and all the equipment that we need.
In case you're wondering what a central line is, it's a tube with a connection at one end for a syringe, while the other end goes into the veins by Ruby's heart.
This is my line, and they put chemo through it instead of having injections all the time.
And with this, it has to go in over about 3 to 5 minutes.
Chemo makes me feel really tired.
As well as having all these treatments at home, Ruby also has to go to the hospital regularly.
Each time I go to hospital and I have treatment, I get a bead. Yellow is overnight sleeps, the white is for chemo, and these little ones here are just for bravery. My favourite's this one, for losing your hair.
Wow, Chris, Ruby has hundreds of beads.
Yes, Aunt, and soon she'll be getting another one as she has a hospital visit coming up.
Find out how I get on next time. Bye!
Bye, Ruby!
Remember Casper and his sore leg?
It's time to find out how he's getting on.
Earlier, we met Casper, who came into A&E with a sore shin.
A year ago, Casper was messing around with his mate Magnus
when he tripped over a tree and broke his leg. Doctors discovered he had a tumour, which they removed.
and he had a metal plate fitted and a bone graft to fix his leg.
Casper stayed in hospital overnight awaiting blood test and x-ray results to see if his leg is infected.
This is the X-ray picture of Casper. In the white substance in the wound is coming out, which is not good for the bone.
The good news for Casper is that his leg isn't infected, but the bad news is that the leaking bone graft will need an operation to sort it out.
Best leg it to surgery sharpish. To be seen by surgeon Chris Pryor.
Casper has had a general anaesthetic, so he won't feel a thing.
Once surgeon Chris has cleaned the wound, he has an ingenious idea to help that leg heal.
We put a special dressing over the top of the wound, attaches to a machine that acts like a vacuum cleaner. It sucks the air out from it, so because the air has been sucked out, it closes the edges of the wound together so that it will heal in a nice position.
With that pump now attached to Casper's leg, the wound has a much better chance of healing quickly.
And after a couple of days on the ward, how's our patient doing?
It's my birthday today.
Happy birthday, Casper!
Did you get any nice presents?
I've got a splint.
Nice.
And I have this pump, and I'm going home.
Well, that sounds like the best present of all.
Casper will keep the special pump attached to his leg for 5 days to help heal it.
Bye, Casper!
Still to come,
we find out what makes you bendy.
He's amazing.
We meet our second ouch patient, Tolla.
Just need to chillax now.
And find out if laughter really is the best medicine.
But first, did you know you have around 4,000 tendons in your body? And the strongest one is in your foot.
Wow, that's amazing! And now to our lab. But this time we've hidden it in a top-secret location.
So secret, in fact, that even Zant doesn't know where it is.
Wow! It's time for some amazing experiments. Just don't try anything you see here at home.
Today, we're looking at how strong your tendons are.
Now, to get us started, I brought us something very, very flexible. My friend Kika.
Hi, Dr. Chris.
Hi, Kika.
Now, you should never try to fold yourself into a box. Kika does this all the time. She's a professional contortionist and a world champion gymnast, which means she has an extremely flexible body, as you can see. Some people are more flexible than others.
Pretty much got it. It's just that I didn't really warm up properly.
OK, Zant.
As you can see, Kika's back is super bendy.
She's able to bend like this thanks to the flexible and super strong tendons in her back.
That is amazing.
Thanks, Kika.
Come and have a look at this. This is a backbone. Now, this one's from a pig, but it's very similar to yours.
These white bits are tendons.
Tendons connect your muscles to your bones, and they are everywhere in your body.
They have to be super strong because tendons are the things that actually move your bones.
To show you how tendons move your bones, I have invented this, a model arm made of space-age materials.
Zond, this is something made of cardboard, a bit of string and some straws.
Well, they use all of those things in space. Now, this is the muscle. This is the bone, and this piece of string is the tendon connecting the two of them. Now, when I take this balloon, put it in here and inflate it.
Wow! When Zond inflates the balloon, it's like my muscle contracting, and it pulls on the tendon and moves the bone. Your tendons have to be strong so that they can lift and move your bones and anything else you're carrying. The strongest and thickest tendon in your body is the Achilles tendon. What have I told you about shoes in the lab?
Well, I thought everyone would like to see my Achilles tendon. It's right here. It connects my calf to my heel. Do you know, Chris, your Achilles tendon is meant to be stronger than steel. It's just a shame we don't have any way to test that in the lab.
Well, Zond, I actually have the perfect experiment for this, but we do need to head outside, and you're going to need this. Meet Dr. Chris's tendon testing cryo crane. Let's go find out how it works.
This is a horse's tendon.
These are scientists from Queen Mary, University of London.
They're attaching these clamps to the horse tendon, which is then frozen with dry ice.
Let's test how strong this tendon really is, but maybe we should start with something small.
Well, we could use Sahara.
Is she here?
Yes, she's right here.
Oh, hi, Zahara.
Hi, Chris.
Well, sounds like it's time for some tendon-powered flight.
Get in the bag. Come on.
You strapped in?
Yep.
Helmets on?
Yes.
Great stuff. Good luck. We'll see you when you land.
Remember, Sahara's body weight is being supported only by the horse tendon. But will it hold?
3, 2, 1, lift off! You're airborne! That one small tendon is holding the full weight of Sahara. That's amazing. So, Zahara, were you impressed at how strong the horse tendon was?
Yes, but it wouldn't be able to carry you two's weight.
Zahara, you're about to learn the power of the horse tendon. We're going up in the crane.
You guys are crazy.
We're going to push this horse's tendon to the limit and see if it's strong enough to take the weight of not one of us, but both of us.
Good luck.
3, 2, 1, lift off!
We're up! This is incredible! The only thing holding us up is a horse tendon!
Wow, that one little tendon is taking our combined weight of 180 kilograms. It really is as strong as steel.
We've shown you that tendons give you amazing movement and flexibility.
And just how super strong they really are. Take us down! Back to Earth!
Let's meet our second ouch patient, Tolla.
Hello.
10-year-old Tolla is on dialysis at the Evelina Children's Hospital in London because he has a kidney disease.
He's waiting for a donor to be matched with him so he can receive a kidney transplant.
Kidneys act a bit like filters, cleaning your blood.
This is a dialysis machine, and it's doing the job of Tolla's kidneys.
It will take all my blood from my body and clean it in this machine.
His blood passes through this machine and is cleaned of waste products and excess fluid before flowing back into his body.
It will help my kidneys function more.
Tolla needs dialysis regularly. It takes a long time, though, and has to be done in hospital.
It basically takes 4 hours. In a typical week, I would be here 3 times a week.
During this time, Tolla has to stay seated and can't move away from the machine.
Just need to chillax now.
Ooh, I love a chillax.
But it's not all chillaxing for Tolla, because this dialysis disrupts him going to school. School comes to him.
This is Agron, my teacher. I do maths, literacy, and guided reading, and art sometimes cooking as well.
Until a kidney donor can be found, Tolla must continue with his regular treatment.
That's the alarm, and that means I'm finished with dialysis.
That's good. It means Tolla can head home.
Find out next time how he's getting on.
Ooh, That looks nasty. What happened?
Well, Mr. Grumbles and I were playing in the park, and I fell over and he stamped on my wrist.
What? You were playing with Chris without me?
Yeah, we quite often do that. What's the big deal?
Come back here. I'm glad you hurt yourself. I'm not surprised, you know.
Now, look, give me a hand with this bandage.
Now, I've got a better idea.
What are you doing?
Well, haven't you heard? Laughter's meant to be really good for people with pain.
But that is not how it works. Sounds like a case for investigation, ouch. Laughter is something we all do.
This lot are all part of a laughter club. They get together once a week to really just do one thing and one thing only, and that is laugh their heads off. And there are scientists who believe there are significant medical benefits from this kind of laughter.
Meet Robin Dunbar, a professor of evolutionary psychology. He's very serious about laughter.
Robin, what have you discovered about laughter?
When you laugh, the brain is flooded with endorphins.
So endorphins are chemicals that make us feel good, is that right?
Yes, it helps suppress pain.
Can we test this?
Oh, we can test that, absolutely, yes, and I have just the plan.
So in order to see Professor Robin's theory in action, I'm going to need a couple of things. First of all, 14 experimental guinea pigs. Oh, hello. And secondly, a stand-up comedian.
That's handy.
We're going to try and prove that when you laugh, you can take more pain.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Stage 1, pain. Our guinea pigs have to sit in a chair position against the wall until their legs hurt so much they can't take the pain anymore.
You can try this at home. It's not as easy as it looks.
Professor Robin's going to keep track of how long they last, and it's not long before our guinea pigs start dropping like flies.
You're done. That's good, Saran. These are the last two.
Stage 2, laughter. Our classroom comic making our guinea pigs giggle to increase their endorphin rush.
Stage 3, more pain.
Go!
Let's see how long they last this time after a belly full of laughter.
So is the comedy doing anything different to their muscles at all?
The comedy is just making them laugh, and that's triggering an endorphin response.
Nothing about their leg muscles has got stronger. It's just they feel the pain less.
Yes.
So pain is in the brain.
Pain is in the brain.
Don't give up. That's good. That's good. Oh, bravo. Well done. Sit back. Lean back. Oh.
Yes!
We have a winner. You ready?
Time to look at the results and see if laughter made them last longer.
Ta-da!
This table shows how long our guinea pigs lasted before the comedy and after. The ones in red are the longest times.
So what we can see is that almost everyone, except 3 people, got better the second time. Even though you're a bit more tired, you almost all got better the second time. Why do you think that is?
I think that it distracted us. We were thinking about the laughter, so we weren't really thinking about how much it hurt.
So Weeda and Daisy are spot on.
Our second test showed our guinea pigs didn't feel as much pain. They lasted longer due to the endorphin rush released by laughter.
If there's one thing we've learned today is the power of jokes can really help you not feel pain. So I've got a bit of a joke for you, okay? 2 television aerials meet on a roof and they fall in love and decide to get married. The ceremony wasn't great, but the reception was amazing. What? I don't understand. It's Dr. Chris's favourite joke.
No, it's not, Zond. That was rubbish.
In the emergency department, our next patient has had an unusual accident.
Luckily, she's in the right place to get it sorted.
For you.
For you.
For you.
Don't be silly. Waiting in A&E is 4-year-old Bella Rose.
I've got a sore hip.
A sore hip? How has she managed that?
You're going to love this one, Zond. Bella Rose was hanging out with her 9-year-old cousin, Connor.
Sounds cool. Was she playing football?
No, she was dancing.
Doing the robot?
No, Zand.
It must have been Gangnam Style.
No, Zand, she was breakdancing, doing the worm.
The worm?
Yes, Bella Rose was such a wiggly worm that she banged her side and hurt her hip.
Ouch!
Oopsies.
Oopsie indeed.
She never cried or anything after. It was the next day. Just to be on the safe side, we always get her checked out because she's got a condition called brittle bone disease, so she's more prone to fractures.
Brittle bone disease, or osteogenesis imperfecta, means Bella Rose's bones are very fragile.
When you're born, your bones develop and grow when a protein called collagen is made by your body. Collagen gives your bones strength.
But sometimes not enough collagen is made, and this means bones are weaker and can break more easily, which is what can happen to Bella Rose.
Dr. Colin Wong is on hand to investigate.
You bend your hip. Oh, well done. I'm just going to turn it, and if it's sore, you let me know, okay, darling? I was just gently moving her leg to try and see where she was most sore. If I press it there, is that sore? Ticklish, right.
Bella had an X-ray when she first arrived at hospital. Dr. Wong takes a look.
This is the thigh bone, which has got a pin in it. It seems to be a nice straight line. If we look on this side, we can see that the nice straight line has gone. It looks as though she's got a fracture in her left hip. And the question is it an older injury or is it one that she's done whilst dancing with her cousin last night?
To find out, Dr. Colin rings Bella Rose's regular doctor.
While waiting, she does what all poorly people do.
Nice moves, Bella Rose.
I've spoken with the bone doctor at Sheffield Children's Hospital, and she said the injury is an old one.
Good news, it isn't broken again.
I think it's just a passing pain. Hopefully we'll be all right tonight. You take care, missus. Easy on the dancing.
I'm going to keep on dancing.
Good for you.
Bye-bye, Bella Rose.
Next time on Operation Ouch Hospital Takeover...
I'm pitch perfect in the lab.
I meet the people that make you snooze through surgery.
They put you into a special kind of sleep. It means you don't feel any pain.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Zand. And who will be triumphant in Operation Takeover?
That is phenomenally stressful. So we'll see you next time for more Operation Ouch.
Chris! Chris!
Well, it's been a fantastic day, and it's time for me to get the helicopter home. Wait a minute! Zand!
Operation Ouch.
He's Dr. Chris.
And he's Dr. Zand.
And we're
Identical twins. We won't you grew your beard.
In this series, we're taking over one of the biggest children's hospitals in Europe, the amazing Alderhay in Liverpool.
We'll go head-to-head as we take on some of our hospital's most important jobs.
This isn't going well.
Ouch and About hits the wards for more medical mysteries.
That is a hole going inside your stomach.
Yes.
And we'll be meeting our brilliant Ouch patients who come in for regular treatment.
Hi.
We've hidden our lab in a top-secret location.
And our experiments just got bigger!
You guys are crazy.
So, are you ready to join us?
I have to change my cape.
Coming up today on Operation Ouch!
We take to the skies.
Quick, Chris, to the choppers.
Hello.
Meet our amazing Ouch patients.
Each time I go to hospital, I get a bead.
And we put one of the strongest parts of your body to the test.
But first, let's see who's turned up in accident and emergency.
And watch out for a gross alert.
Today, waiting in Alder Hayes A&E with his mum is 10-year-old Casper with a troubled tibia.
I broke my leg about a year ago, but recently it's just got really sore. This morning it got worse and I ended up here.
Looks like that leg's in limbo. How did it happen?
1 year ago, it was a beautiful sunny day.
Beautiful.
Birds were tweeting.
Tweet, tweet.
Flowers were
dancing.
Yes, OK. And Casper was playing in the garden with his friend Magna.
Ooh, what were they playing?
They were running around blasting foam darts.
Pow, pow, pow! Sounds like fun.
It was, until Casper tripped over a tree root and broke his leg.
Ouch!
A year later, and that leg is still causing problems.
And now it's started spraying out yellow stuff and now white.